this comes with Windows 10 Home. What the? Like, come on, let's get rid of that Windows Home. Let's get some Windows Pro. Copy and paste my code from the description. You can also get Office 2019. Just paste my code. Woof, it's Windows Pro time. Righto, Teleodia Chanson now. It is game-changing time. Absolute game-changing time. Do not buy a laptop now. Do not, especially if you're going to buy an Ultrabook, do not buy one. You really want one with these Ice Lake CPUs, and I'm happy to talk about it now. It's under embargo. It's lifted now, obviously, as you can see down the bottom there. And it's a game changer, absolute game changer. Intel 10 nanometer CPUs, so think Ultrabooks. Like even maybe there's a new MacBook coming out. There could be a new MacBook with these Ice Lake CPUs. Maybe that's why they didn't release it. All these like Lenovo ThinkPads, you know, they come out with the 7th generation. I can't see why they wouldn't be dropping these Ice Lake CPUs in. There's a new XPS 13 2-in-1. That thing looks amazing with a 3x2 display, is it? Amazing with this Ice Lake CPU, and the dream may come true where you'll be able to get a 13 to 14 inch laptop that can video edit 4K on the go. So you get that portability, the battery life, you know, not that 15 inches are big, but whacking out a 15 inch on a plane compared to a 13 or 14 inch, you know, Ultrabook, there is a difference there. You know, if you're on the go, these things could be the go, because for gaming too, you'll be able to play 1080p, you know, basic settings. A lot of games, like even Fortnite, you can play 1080p. With the old U parts, you could not do that. So what's in there? There's a bunch of new things. 10 nanometer process. We have built-in 2D SoC, Wi-Fi 6, all this LTE, 5G. It's going to have better battery life, 12% IPC gains, Thunderbolt 3 built into the system. Okay, Thunderbolt 3 built into the SoC along with Wi-Fi 6. And I've showed you Wi-Fi 6 in my XPS 15 review. That thing's no joke. So if you've got a Wi-Fi 6 router or Wi-Fi 6 router, even if you don't, you're going to get better latency. Just like I was getting nearly 80 megabytes per second on an AC client, on a Wi-Fi 5 client. These things are no joke. Wait to see what products come out. They're coming out this month, and there's going to be awesome products. You know, there's going to be 2-screen products, lots of thin and light. There's going to be laptops certified for Project Athena, which basically, I'll tell you what that means in a sec. But as you can see here, new Sunny Cove architecture, Gen 11 GPU, and low power accelerated voice usage. So you can talk to it. It can always be listening like your phone, but it can be at a low powered state. And this is the thing. This is the closest, you know, Intel will come to having like phone SoC in your laptop. This is the closest they're going to be. It's going to be instant wake up, instant resume. It's going to have killer battery life. In Project Athena, there's 1 watt displays. And basically Project Athena means, the best way to say it, it's just going to work like a phone. And basically, instead of testing things with benchmarks, Project Athena is based on just daily usage. What do you use it for? Instant wake and resume. How much battery life do you get on Wi-Fi? Changing to cellular data, connecting to all these devices. How fast everything is, the latency, all that sort of thing encompassed in Project Athena is all tested, and then it will be certified. If it passes all the tests and it does all those things well, these laptops should become more like appliances, right? Like your phone. They're just going to be all day battery life. You won't even think you're using a computer anymore. It'll be just like using a mobile device. So anyway, we have the i3, i5, i7. Now we have 9 watt, 15 watt and 28 watt parts. Now the 9 watts will go in something like, say, for example, the MacBook, or the old XPS 13 2-in-1 had a 9 watt part. Stuff that's passively cooled will probably use 9 watt, probably go in the next MacBook Air. You know, these are the lower power things. But now, with these IPC gains and having quad-core 9 watt parts, which they had quad-core before anyway, but with the new graphics and stuff like that, they're going to be no joke now, these 9 watt parts. Now the 15 watt part is what everybody's going to use basically. All your Ultrabooks, so you know, your ThinkPad, XPS, the Surface products and stuff like that, they're all going to be using this 15 watt CPU. And the 28 watt, I've only really seen the 28 watt in the Nooks, like the Intel Nooks and MacBook Pro 13 inches. They use 28 watt parts. Don't know why, because these 15 watt parts, you can crank them to perform like a 28 watt. So yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, so 4 core, 8 threads, up to 8 megabytes cache. I'll show you the CPU lineup. We don't have to look at this. Yes, better graphics, Wi-Fi 6, Thunderbolt 3 built in. Oh, this is important here. Low powered RAM, 3,800 megahertz. That's not a typo there. It's going to be around 3,800 megahertz the RAM, or 3733. Super fast RAM on these things now. So it's going to be killer in terms of performance. So as I said, 12% IPC gain, lower power, less latency, Wi-Fi 6. This is the processor lineup here. I'm really interested in these Y series, okay, because these Y series now should be no joke. They should perform pretty much similar to some of the 15 watt parts you get now. That's going to be amazing that you'll be able to have thin and light ultrabooks with all day battery life, 1 watt display, Wi-Fi 6, Thunderbolt 3 built in, HEVC encoding. You'll be able to video edit on them and everything like that, all with a 9 watt to 12 watt part. It's going to be amazing. These things are going to be amazing. Actually, they interest me very much. Can't wait to see the XPS 13 2-in-1 with these 15 watt part. I believe it has. So that's going to be awesome. You see here Iris Plus, the ones with the Iris Plus, that's the one you want to get, because that's the one you'll be able to game with, okay? And we're talking, 1080p. It will be low settings. Some you have to play 720, but still you'll be able to game with mobile, thin and light laptops. And this will help for video editing with all these HEVC accelerators, decoders, encoders, built in, like twice the performance when it comes to HEVC. It's going to be amazing. Also, what I haven't mentioned is AI. They're going to have AI built in. We'll see what that does. It's going to be cool. Most of the, the phones have this AI feature. Whether it does anything, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see on that. They haven't done that much on phones, to be honest. But have a look here. So here we go. 2 times faster HEVC encoding. So yeah, if you're using PowerDirector, Premiere Pro, something like that, PowerDirector is the fastest video render on the planet. Nothing renders faster than PowerDirector. I might be moving to HEVC because, the fast encodes you're going to get now, sometimes you get the better quality for lower file size. And to be able to export that super fast off a 13, 14-inch laptop is just going to be amazing. HDR support, 8K support. It supports actually 8K 30. If we have a look here, encode 8K 30 10-bit 420. And look at this, 4K 60 10-bit 444. So you could output to that. Fast encode, decode, 8K 30 10-bit. Look, the same. Amazing. HDR, everything built into this little bit of silicon, 10 nanometer. This is no joke. It is the game-changing architecture that basically to not only game but to video edit on these 13-inch ultrabooks. And yeah, if you need the power, you have to go to the 15-inch. But if you're just dealing with H.265 or even H.264, these things are going to be amazing, and you may not need to get a 15-inch. Like, seriously. So anyway, catch you in the next one. Can't wait to review one of these products. Let me know what you guys think. Tally ho.